As always, guys, this is just for entertainment purposes only. This is not financial advice. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to go quickly over the interim results of Agronomics and explain why these results are making me excited and why they give me even more tunnel vision into Agronomics. I mean, it's really fantastic, these results, and I'll go into deeper why. So first, the company's net asset value per share on the 31st December 2021 was 14.32 pence, so an increase of 10.24%. So I actually had predicted a lower number, so I was wrong. It seems that the results are beyond my expectations. So that is one thing. That's one thing to get excited about. I mean, a 10% increase again. So that's several times in a row. We also had a 10% increase in September. Of course, we know that a large part of it became because of the dilution. Dilution in December. I said before on this channel that I'm not against the dilution as long as they invest the money quite well. And so what are they saying? They're also saying that it's coming from dilution. And they also, and this is something that people might not have noticed, is that there are also an unrealized gains on the reevaluation of investments held in Vitro Labs and Galley Company. Now, what's so special about that? Well, Vitro Labs, they only had just invested in that in September. So there's a reevaluation event for that, and it's quite a nice one. I will dig into the details later. And the second one, Galley Company, they had invested in that in March. And I don't know if you guys remember, but their stake at the time was about 500,000 US dollars. And now we're seeing it increase with 1.5 million pounds. I'll come to my Excel later and show why this is important, but that's pretty great. Otherwise, they explain a little bit of in vitro labs. They're not really saying why this got reevaluated. Sometimes companies reevaluate their recent investments if the market suddenly changes it. And honestly, like in this kind of market, the market's been pretty bad. Not just now, it's been pretty bad for food companies, for food tech companies the last 6 months already. Jim Mello, he has actually talked about that before. But that's okay, because look at the amount of cash that Agronomics has. So it has about 30 million trade and other receivables, which is probably still the cash of the shares that they diluted, so the extra shares created, that has to come in, and the other one, 45 million pounds as well. And that means that if the market really gets worse, maybe Agronomics can pick up a little bit of cheaper companies, but that's not sure, because Jim Mello has also stated before that indeed that the competition is very fierce. So I would like to go to my Excel. I've shown it before in previous videos, and this was something that I adjusted last month in January, and together with the dilution and the increases in cash, increase in Blue Nalu, I predicted a share price of 0.13 pence. And now it looks like it's actually a lot higher, and let's see where I miscalculated, where I was wrong. So of course I had no idea we would have some reevaluation events. And look at that, Vitro Labs, a 20% increase in September 2021. Wow, what the hell? that's high. But look at Galley. So it was in Agronomics invested in March 2020, and now it moved from 0.5 to 2.5 US dollars. So that's what is that? A 400% increase. That's crazy. That's times 5 in less than 2 years. And I'm wondering, like, these huge increases we're seeing, what if all these companies, some are still from 2020, what if all these companies start to get a reevaluation event how much are we going to see an increase in this balance sheet, in this portfolio value. Now, when we're looking at the difference, where did it came from? Of course, a very slight increase in the value, but also what it seems like is I had overestimated the dilution, because now I had a much higher amount of shares outstanding, but now looking at the earnings report, you only have 938 million of shares. So that means if I add that into the loop, I actually now match the amount, the price per share. And I was willing in January to buy extra at 13 pence, and now it's suddenly at 14 pence together with these huge evaluation events. I've been actually buying more shares, not specifically for this earnings report, but I've accumulated more shares and more shares. I just think this is a really, really exciting evolution. We're seeing now the beginning. I said it before, 2022, we might see some approval ratings, some approvals in the US, in the European Union for cultured meat, cultured fish. And if we do, that could be a huge boost for the share price. But beneath the share price, these companies, you see the increases, they're doing amazing. Guys, I will be watching Agronomics. If you want to be kept up to date in the loop, then please like, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.